Hey everybody, what's up? It is Ben with Run Bigfoot Run, and here at the local track, and we are reviewing Under Armour's HOVR Sonic running shoes. So I've had these shoes for a little over a month now. I've put 100 miles on them, and we're gonna sit down, we're gonna talk about what I thought about them, what I liked, what I didn't like, some specs on them, and then if this shoe would be right for you. And as always, as a Bib Brave Pro, I was sent a pair of Under Armour HOVR Sonics to review and test. And for more information on becoming a Bib Brave Pro, you can go to bibbrave.com. So we're gonna sit here, do some adjusting on the fly, and sitting on the bleachers, and so I can take the shoe off and show it to you, and I don't get rocks all over my socks. So here we go, Under Armour HOVR Sonics. If you look right here, or actually right here on the back of the heel, you can see it's their HOVR proprietary foam. Every running shoe, every racing shoe has a proprietary foam nowadays. So Under Armour is the HOVR foam, and they've done something different. They've encased theirs in a little compression mesh, which is supposed to keep it from breaking down quicker than the other foam in the shoe. As you can see, I do have some creases, starting to get a little crease here on the outer edges of my shoes. The inner edges look okay, but we're looking at a 9mm heel toe drop, or sorry, 8mm heel toe drop, 9.5 ounces, probably in a size 9 men's. Of course, I have a big foot, so I'll wear a size 13, which that's going to bring it up to about 11 or 12 ounces. Blown rubber outsole throughout the whole length of the shoe. You really don't see that a lot anymore. Usually it's just a little bit up here in the forefoot, a little bit at the heel. On your stability shoes, you might have some here on the inside or outside of the midfoot, and a knit upper. So things I liked. I love the knit upper. I'm a big fan of the knit upper. Been wearing knit uppers for about a year now, and these were actually really nice. They are, if you can see there, they are ventilated, which is a huge plus. If you are a shoemaker and you're watching this and you have a knit upper, make sure it's ventilated, because the summertime, your feet sweat and they get really, really gross. I mean, these still get gross, but they dry out quicker than the others, just because they are ventilated, so they're not retaining as much water. And we have a plastic heel counter back here. It's got a little notch in the back there, so it's not putting too much pressure on your Achilles tendon. And a not really neoprene, that's kind of an elasticy, neoprene type material back here in the back for the heel cup. There's not a lot of padding in the heel cup. That plastic piece here is what's going to help lock your foot in place, and then this fact that this curves in. When I first started wearing these, I did notice some pain in my Achilles. After wearing them for a little while, I kind of got used to it and it didn't bother me anymore. We have a nice thin tongue. It's not really thin, super thin. You can't really see it. But it's got a little bit of cushion in there. I found that I either like a really, really super thin tongue, or I like a slightly cushioned tongue. Some shoes I've worn have had really, really heavily cushioned tongues, and this actually have caused more problems than I guess they were supposed to help. But the shoe, the tongue is held down with some elastic straps on either side that are going to hold it in place, and of course you do have your lace strap there. They do have lace locks. I tried it with the back loop lace locks and without, and I'm actually wearing them without now, and they've been working out really well. We've got a flat lace, and the tongue is high enough to where when you knot them, lace them up, knot them up, you're not going to have any problems. The outsole, like I said, is a blown rubber outsole. Can't really tell here. There were some, let's see if I can find some, right here in the midsole. There's some little nubs there. You can tell where I strike, and I'm a midfoot runner, and I'm starting to wear these smooth. After 100 miles, it's not a big problem. The shoes, when I first got them and I ran in the rain, it was really, really slick. Since I've kind of worn them in a little bit now, they've gotten better, and they actually do pretty well. You got this big round part back here for your heel strikers. And like I said, you know, that's 100 miles of wear on the bottom of the shoe, so it's doing pretty good. Things I disliked about the shoe: 8mm heel toe drop. I'm a 4mm to 0 drop runner, and it's been my preference, and I've been that way for years now. So going up to an 8mm, even though it's 4mm, is still a big difference. I noticed it in my shins, I noticed it in my calves. I've kind of gotten used to it, and I've been going back between a lower drop shoe and this shoe, kind of alternating to accommodate and get more comfortable with it. And I've gotten more comfortable with it. I've worn it I've raced 5Ks in the shoe. I have done 13-mile runs in the shoe for marathon training, and it's a good all-around shoe. That's probably my biggest dislike, is the heel toe drop. If they cut it down to maybe a 6, I think it'd be great. But anyway, there are 2 versions of this shoe. There is the version I held in my hands, which is the NC version, and then there is the connected version. So the connected version has a sensor in it which syncs to Map My Run or Map My Fitness. And through that app, you can see your route you ran, you can see your pace, you can see your cadence. You get a lot of metrics and feedback on that. They sold out like hotcakes. So I checked the website today. It looked like they had more back in stock, but they don't seem to stay in stock very long. So it's about a $10 price difference. This shoe here retails for $100 on the website. The connected version retails for $110. Pretty much the same colors. This is a gray, black, kind of a heathered gray. I like it. It's nice. It's different. They have white, they had blue, and they had straight black. And my last 3 shoes have been straight black, and I got sick of just all black shoes. I want some color. I want something with some pop. And the gray wasn't bad. It actually looked good. One thing I did notice, which you can't see now, is if you go out and run on like a track, like a high school track, and it's wet, you may pick up some of that coloration on the tips of your shoes there, and it's gone now, so it's no big deal. But should you pick up a pair? Yeah, I think so. They're not a bad shoe. Like I said, it took me a little while to get used to them. The midfoot is snug. It holds your foot in well. They are a little narrow for my tastes. I do have a normal foot, but like I said, I have a big foot, so I need some space. And they didn't do bad, but I did, I could feel on my longer runs, my toes kind of getting tight and kind of hurting a little bit. But anyway, that is my review of the Under Armour HOVR Sonic. Hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, for more information on becoming a BibRave Pro, or for more information on BibRave, go to bibrave.com. Go to underarmour.com and check out all the shoes they carry. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.